told not to eat so much, but no one ever really knows why and what it does to your body. When sugar enters your body, your body has no idea how to react to it, so it instantly turns it into fat cells. That's why when you want to lose weight, people tell you the first thing to do is to stop eating sugar. Sugar is something that not many people realize is in their foods when they eat that piece of bread, or even when they have something as simple as a piece of pizza or barbecue sauce or ketchup. It is in everything we eat. There is a clear correlation between the increase in sugar and an increase in obesity. And there was a test run by Francesca Branca, who is a World Health Organization director. She ran multiple studies, and she clearly saw when people would decrease their sugar intake, obesity clearly went down. This is not just something that is just coincidence. Sugar is not good for you. The average American diet requires that you have 6 teaspoons of sugar, which equals up to about 25 grams of sugar. On average, Americans are eating 13 more teaspoons of that. So this is how much sugar someone eats in a day, which is 13 more than we're supposed to, which is just like so beyond how much we're supposed to have. So the average is 25 grams. In a single can of Coca-Cola, there are 40 grams of sugar. That is almost twice as how much you're supposed to have in a single day. The one thing that the food organizations try to tell you is that sugar isn't as bad as people think. They say have it in moderation. It's not bad. You just make sure you eat something healthy with it, and you'll be fine. That is far from the truth. People can't have sugar in moderation because sugar is said to be just as addictive as cocaine. No one should be eating as much sugar as we do, and it is said that the average American eats 3 pounds of sugar a week. There's no reason for us to be drinking that much sugar or eating it. And the thing is people don't realize that sugar, how many health benefits there is when you cut back on sugar. When you cut back on sugar, you sleep better, you have more energy, your weight goes down, you have your blood pressure is like so much better. That you just can't imagine all the health benefits and just how re-energized you feel when you stop eating sugar. One thing that you can do to quickly cut down your sugar intake is just stop drinking soft drinks and fruit juices. People think that fruit juices are so healthy, but the truth is they are far from it. When you have an apple, that is a really healthy thing to eat because the fiber counteracts the sugar and your body can burn it off really quickly. But when you take away that fiber in a fruit juice, the sugar is just like a sugar, like just refined sugar that you would eat, and your body still does not know how to react to it, and it instantly turns into fat cells. So cut out any kind of soft drinks and fruit juices, and you are one step closer to becoming sugar-free. Another thing that you can do is cut out any kind of processed foods because there are so many sugars and chemicals in there that people don't even realize are in there because they're hidden by so many big words that we do not understand. So many chemicals are added in so people can say that it's sugar-free when it is not at all. Another thing that people are very much confused about is sweeteners because no one knows really if that is just as bad as sugar or if they can substitute their sugar with these sweeteners. But actually, sweeteners are said to cause you to want more sugar. So you might not be technically eating sugar when you have that sweetener, but you're going to want sugar later on. When you have a Diet Coke, you just think that you're not eating sugar because it's diet and they don't have sugar in that. But what they actually have is they have sweetener and they have something called aspartame. And when you put aspartame and the caffeine together, along with all those sweeteners, it is just a recipe for disaster. No one knows truly how bad sweetener is for you, but there are multiple tests being run, and it is a clear, you just should not eat it whatsoever. One thing that we all should strive to do is get down to that 6 teaspoons a day if you truly cannot get off sugar because it is hard. Because sugar is something that we've eaten all our lives. If you do need to cut back down to the 6 teaspoons because that is the recommended daily amount. Sugar is obviously still bad, but when you do only have 6 teaspoons, it's not near as bad as when you have 19 teaspoons a day. One thing to cut back, you just have fruit and vegetables. You make sure you check the labels for any kind of crazy words you've never heard of, because that's the first sign that it is probably got sugar and chemicals in it. My rule that I like to follow is if you've got 5 or more ingredients, just stay away. Because if 5 or more ingredients means there are chemicals and there are sweeteners and dyes, and it is just not good. So I hope this is giving you a wake-up call about how bad sugar truly is for people and just how much we need to cut back on it.